Okay, people, how we doing up there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. And we are going to be doing a demonstration look for stage one. I decided I want to, I never could do anything easier. I always got to do something more complicated. But anyway, so stage one of the Digital One Crystal Screen Paint 2.0. So I'm setting up my equipment real quick. Okay. Now, I haven't decided. I'm thinking I'm going to make it a little lighter, but we're going to check it out. There's two versions I'm going to make of this for testing. So, one's going to be a little lighter, one's going to be a little darker. I just have to figure out which one I want. All right, so we'll go from here. All right, so let me make sure the rollers are dry. So I haven't decided which one. We may make two of these, not two of these for sale. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to go with. I haven't decided. I got one is a little darker, then I got one is a little lighter. I'm not sure. This is stage one. Already liking the color. Good. This one. Oh, I like this. This is beautiful. One old coat application, that's it. We're done. This might give it some interesting contrast levels too. Oh, color shifting technology already embedded. That's pretty cool. Stand adjust a little better here. I think I like this color. Is that gorgeous or what? That is absolutely beautiful. I think this might be a final stage. Gorgeous. I like the color. Beautiful. Got knocked over my stand for a minute. Network grade would be crushed by that, easily. It's a beautiful color, isn't it? Always looking to do something different. Let me see, we need a fan. Make a little room here. I should make some economy gray paints for we can have the advanced version of our technology, and maybe I might go back into the field of gray products. Don't get me wrong, black technology is far more superior, but we can make a whole new line of paints for people who are tired of being cheated. Well, that's the end of it for you. That fast, that quick. Less than, I say it took me about, I already knew exactly how to design it. If I look at it, levels, it has a bit of a 10 for perfect contrast, it'll pick up color pop, everything. Problem is, y'all been used to so much junk in paint. That's the problem. Nothing good. Can't stop breathing. Wrong looking forward. funny feeling that I went all the way upstairs when this is actually the remote control that goes to this unit. Fire sticks do that crap from time to time. They will not freaking function. See? Had it in my hand the entire time. Went all the way upstairs to grab 2 remote controls that have nothing to do with this unit. I hate fire sticks sometimes, I really do. You can do the work and everything. Walk all the way upstairs for that crap. Oh, we're already dry. Dry time is also extremely fast. So it takes no time for the screen to dry. It's dry already. I forgot, I got subs running. We got all subs running down here today. What do we got running down here? Get this, I'm giving it away for technology. Well, a deal is a deal. Colorful. Let's start with something nice and colorful. 4K demonstrations. Doing something.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. Man.
I live in St. Louis. Carson lives in California.
We're so distant.
$38. 40 ounces. We can do this in a max out zone easily. As I said, fair contrast levels. It's beautiful, ain't it? We can forget the stage 1 and stage 2. This is the final. Trying to blow a network grade clean out of the water with no problem. And as you can see already, the ability to be able to take in a lot of light. That's why we test them down here. Not in the dark with a projector hugging a screen. That's why I sat there and said, at the end of the day, I'm better off staying in my world with black contrast. But they wanted to play. All right, then no problem. I'm taking out your stuff. This is my field. This is where I started from. And it's great technology. I started there first. And this is where you want to mess with me at? Seriously? Game on. Your stuff already match house paint. We're gonna level it with no problem. You see what that technology is doing already? See the white levels it's picking up? Fair contrast, beautiful color, and we're doing it in a max out zone with all this light. Not in the dark, no fake environments, none of that nonsense. And we're on 720p. Now, you naysayers already know from the door, you're going to buy. Number one, the price, flash, and the performance. My product will be on your wall. Or you can just buy the other stuff and just, get gypped at a house paint. At the end of the day, a dollar is a dollar. It depends on how much of it you get to keep. That's what it comes down to. Well, truthfully, let's be honest here. We designed this because, again, we're sick and tired of seeing the fake administration. They're not being done correctly. And a lot of people are getting duped and are getting robbed. Because people want to go in there and do these fake demonstrations and not do the product right. That's what it's all about today. Who cares about naysayers? Who cares about the A's at the end of the day? Come every cheap on this product. And you guys make you have. Charging way too much money for it. Paint it on whatever the heck you want, except for don't use the tarps. They don't work too well. And the stucco. Other than that, knock yourself out. You can spray it or roll it. It's up to you. It's ultra triple compatible. Take it out. Well, we don't advise you to take it outside, but if you want to, it's up to you. But then we don't advise. So basically, from what I got, we still got some in the container, a lot in the container. We can knock 150 out with this easily. But the coverage is really good. And as you can see, no streaks, perfect application, and easy to paint. No 4-coat applications, none of that nonsense. Quite frankly, I don't want to do 4 coats on anything. Now, mind you, we're in the maxing zone, the max out zone, the max out zone. Areas down here, screens have to take in a ton of ambient light in order to get their labels, right? So upstairs, and our lighting upstairs, which we consider to be a lot of lighting, because again, demonstrations we see online don't even match our upstairs demonstrations. Same hits that area. To get something better back. And please do not go into the dark environment with the P2 projector. Talking about contrast levels again, your apartment doesn't look that way. You need to brighten it up. Right now, my environment right now is brighter than your apartment. My upstairs is brighter than your apartment. So altogether, you're in a fake environment anyway. Well, I can't say competition. No. This is designed to steamroll you. We're going to have to change some things in the specification sheet. I did go a little bit over with the specifications. Not specifications, but basic engineering it. I actually tweaked it a little bit, make it even better than what it was supposed to be. Yeah, why not? Now, how would it compare to our black technology? I can't hold a candle to our black technology. But on the bright side, it's better than the stuff that you have on the market, that great products out there. As a matter of fact, 44 can blend into this with white levels. Woo! Let's go. Let's grab. Let's go over here.
For customizing your car insurance, so you pay for what you need. time meeting. Or we're gonna new baking not eat food. Wait, they have breakfast committees.
There's one bushy kitty. Let me boop the nose. I just wish to boop it. I want to boop the nose. I want to boop it. And I think, hold off a minute. Still, no, we're dry. Dry time is really fast. Bad hair day for the king of the jungle. Let's go swing over here. Bam! I'm having fun, people. Anywhere we go, the screen's got a pull. Oh, from the projector, my bad. Let's go walk around here, around the stand. Ooh, look at the white levels on that. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to do some test demonstrations. And we have to put it against the, of course, the black technology. It has to be done. But anyway, it's not going to compete with our black technology. We already know it from the door. But like I said, on the bright side, you don't have to deal with ugly paint anymore that the people have been selling you fake demonstration. 100 guy may hit 100. Now he's no one all fell now. Get the rhythm on the phone. Keep running the ball on the phone. Seriously? What's down here? Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Boom! You never told me how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'll get back to work. Yeah, I can have too much fun. That sucker didn't even pick up at all. Look at it. It just didn't pick up at all. Look at that. Didn't even pick up. I told you. White network right off the face of the planet. Think nothing of it. That screen didn't even register a color next to this technology. Didn't even register anything at all. Look at that. It didn't register one thing at all. Eh. Didn't pick up anything. Look, it didn't pick up any color next to that technology. Nothing. Purple screen. You don't take my sunshine away. Bum, 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 bum. I bet you'd be in the message. He'd be ranting right now telling me, oh, sunshine this. He repeats literally everything I say in the video. So if I say something about daffodils and Girl Scout cookies, he will be ranting right now about Girl Scout cookies and daffodils. Dude, seriously, man, you really got to ease up a little bit. Life is too short to be in there ranting and carrying on and acting up. Please don't take my sunshine away. Boom, boom. Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Boom, 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 boom. No, people, don't match. Bam. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
And that's with the screen taking a blast of a ton of light, nailing the screen. It can't even pick up contrast. Our screen can see contrast. You never told me. Don't take my Alright, just stay. So it shows our screen has ambient light rejection in it because, again, our technology, as you can see, can pick up what light's on. I told you that light gray screens, in order to pick up a form of a contrast level, they have to be in the dark. They can't see contrast in a fully lit environment. So that tells us from the test that our product has ambient light rejection technology because it can maintain a somewhat fair black level in a fully lit environment where the gray screen can't do it. AK desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
I told you that the network grade 773 has to be used in the dark. It's the only way they can accept the contrast level. You can't use it in a well-lit environment because the screen can't pick up contrast. That's why every time they show contrast level on that color particular paint, it has to be done in a dark environment. It's the only way to pick up. But in a well-lit environment, it doesn't register at all. While we got this out here, is this thing dry? I'm going to stick this against my screen and see what happens. While we know it's like that. See? Network grade doesn't see contrast levels. If you match that screen, you don't pick up contrast. Black technology, it doesn't make a difference if the light don't register on the black technology because it sees 100%. Are we switching up here somewhere?
Carson lives in California.
Or say just don't get.
So, gray screen, you don't match our technology whatsoever. We all know that. Gray screen to gray screen. My gray technology versus yours. I can do this at $38 easily. And the network grade doesn't match. You can blend into a certified screen. Easy to paint on. As in for you, Partey, your 4-code application can't even compete with this because the customer can paint that on just like that, without the screen streaking or anything whatsoever. And we are using more light than both of y'all combined together in your demonstrations. That's black technology. You can maintain ease in this environment. No problem. That's what it's trying to do. Starfield.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, mind you, this technology picked up a better contrast. That's what it looks like next to a screen that picks up a 100% contrast level. That technology looks like a white sheet of paper. And meanwhile, that gray contrast. AK Desired Nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
So the gray technology we have is better than the gray products on the market. The most superior technology we have is black, because you can see the black technology can pull up its high white levels for the skin tone and all that beautiful stuff, but it picks up a 100% contrast level. Gunmetals can't even match that technology. So our technology here for 38 picks up a better contrast than the network gray. The black technology picks up better contrast than both of them combined together. Disclaimer, let me show you a paint on my black screen. The disclaimer we put in there because we don't want you thinking at the end of the day that this technology right here is going to have the ability to be able to pull up the as a black screen. Not. It's not going to be the same as a black screen. But it's going to be better than this. I showed you why they do the demonstration because the network 773 does not pick up in a welded environment. It can't. It doesn't have the capability to pick up. And a better chance when it's in a dark environment. That's why the demonstrations you see are always in a dark environment. That's why. It's a you're going to pick up 100% equal to a black screen. Oh no, no. I'm sorry. Screen. Check it out. Right. make that clear. Thinking I'm saying one thing and you can find contrast levels going to come up the way you think about the black screen. We don't want to. That's why there's a disclaimer on the website on the product. It'll tell you everything you need to know right from there. Demonstrations we do on the zone, so you see exactly how it's going to come up. I'm pretty sure you're not that bright, but we still want to make sure that we show you what the screen is going to look like. We're not doing any dark environments on that dumb nonsense. Where the frick is my remote controls? I never keep track of these things. What is down here? I think keep track of George, Dario, John. Let me see. I think this is it. Oh, I forgot that too. This screen is not actually gray. You can notice that right adds a strange color to it. We always put strange colors to our stuff. I like it better that way. I want to be like everybody else.
Here's to those with homework this summer, group projects, networking events, and Zoom sessions. Here's to those with summer jobs, and the truck that goes to work with them. Ram, built to serve.
This is the color of network gray, and this is the color of the technology we developed. You see how it looks dark here, but it looks light 1 minute? That's that contrast shifting technology. And at first, when we started displaying this stuff off, people thought it was chameleon paint. No. See, the problem with chameleon paint, when you move from left to right, it constantly changes back and forth. This doesn't. It stays the exact same. It only shifts when the projector hits it. So you figure that one out. Now, I told you contrast levels are going to be fair, very fair. See everything up front. You see exactly what you're getting. Where's my roller? I gotta wash my clothes out. That's why it's important to test them down here, because we need the screen to be introduced to as much light as possible so we can see where it stands. I swear, if I pick up the wrong one more time. What? Okay, snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
One of my customers was so interested in the 44 because the 44's heightener literally was so high. It was a black screen. It was picking up a white level so high it was flashing on the screen. That's literally how high the heighteners are before we can tone them down. So we literally had to adjust the white levels on that screen so they wouldn't pick up so high on a black surface. gonna have to adjust this one just a little bit. The height there is really high on this one. Woo! Height there is up there.
From farm to store to home. ShopRite. We love local.
Mastriano introduced a bill to overturn the election results.
I'm gonna start this. I don't want to hear about this stuff already. I hate this stuff. Good. When do Britain starts these smear campaigns? Honestly, then people don't want to. I wonder if people who do smear campaigns get angry at their own smear campaigns when they pop up on their TV like, are you freaking kidding me? Who's this? This is yours. So we'll order what we need to basically adjust the white levels, and after that we're good. That's it. We're gonna start throwing everything in front of it. But with the coverage we got already, we're going to easily be able to do 150 inches with no problem. That went on really smooth like butter. That's good. And as you can see, it's a much darker screen than the Network Gray 773. But look at the white levels it pulls up. So much darker it is than the Network Gray 773, and look at the white levels. Oh, this is freaking beautiful. Now, if you look at it here, see how it looks like it's darker? And it's white. It's pretty cool, ain't it? Now, question. Could he bring his price down to our price? Well, he already matched shelf paint anyway, so that's not going to do him any good anyway. But no, he can't. At all, period. You know why we can charge $30 for this? Because out of my profits, let's see, out of 100%, 98% of my profits comes from black technology. So I make enough money to be able to design this and charge $30 for it. Now I can get far more than this for this product. Far more than this, easily. But $38 I think is a good price. Besides, the whole object of it is basically to make something affordable that even the everyday Joe could afford. With the black technology, it pretty much pays for all of this. That's why. Yeah, we're going to have to add an adjuster to tone it down. That's all we need. So we know we got to do with that. That's easy. I like the one. Nice. It's fucking the daylight's out of me. Keep doing that. All right. Let's get some birds in there. I'm gonna pop this sucker upstairs and it looks like a normal lighting. And the lighting down here, I love the lighting down here, it's insane. But what does it look like in our everyday lighting upstairs? That's why I want to check it out. Is this thing dry? I'm gonna see if we got to set it up upstairs. I'm gonna take this thing upstairs next. can't believe it. Good, so that's the word. Don't be wrong, man. You just want to play one way. Well, I'll come back. Alright, space this out. I want to be outside. I definitely want to be outside today on the other one. Alright. So I have no problem picking up and all this lighting. Let's take it upstairs. I'm probably going to take it outside tomorrow. I know we said we don't take it outside, but I got to find out. I got to know. To tell you the truth, it's supposed to be lighter than this. I don't think it was. It's supposed to be way lighter than this, but... Everything on controls. Let's get upstairs. I got the big screen already on the side. Taco hasn't rubbed his face all over it. Cover everything in fur. Oh, we're going to do that setup upstairs I told you about. We're going to do 2 wallpaper screens, 44s. One's going to be a portrait. The other one's going to be the regular, side by side, upstairs. So before we do all that, I need to paint the upstairs smaller room bone white. Ah! I got my dishes done. All right, there we go. There is baby right there. There's baby. No one puts baby in the corner. Well, today we have to. All right. Let's come over here, people. Shadoom. Yes, shadoom. All right. Everything hooked up over there. Look where Engineer Taco is. Engineer Taco! How are you doing outside? Piercing out the window, staring at things. Anything come for us again? Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Arguing with me? How dare you argue with me? How dare you argue with me, you frisky kitty? A happy day today. Taco, I'm very happy. Good day's been a good day today. God is the best. They look different when you bring them upstairs because the ton of light that's been slamming the screen makes the screens appear to be lighter. That's the same thing with the gunmetals. They look lighter downstairs, you're going to see they go darker because all that light hits the screen. It's a pretty color, isn't it? I told you they're not that gray. We always like to do something a little different. Let's fire it up. So we're going to put a toner in it to adjust the screen because it is picking too high of a white level. That it is doing. But we go through that every time we put a heightener in. The screens always go to this flash point that they have to go through. And then we have to figure out like where they stand and then we adjust them from there. All right. Wow! Over there arguing, charging about it. Yeah. Wow! Why is he arguing? Why is he arguing about something weirdo? Wow. What are you attacking? Because I'm hearing you jumping. Tell you the heightener is crazy, crazy bright.
The new $2 cheesy double beef burritos. A 3-cheese blend with melty nacho cheese sauce and double the seasoned beef. And it comes in spicy. It's like you read your mind.
So, sorry about that, people.
Cheesy double beef
So we got to do
burritos
everything else. The color, contrast is playing well. One thing we have to do is adjust the heightener, and that's it. And it's finished. Heightener is a little bit more easy to adjust when you're dealing with black screens, but when you're dealing with lighter screens, oh yeah. We're literally in eco mode on the projector. Yeah! We're in eco mode. Literally, the projector's in eco mode, and it's generating that much light. Yeah! What I'm talking about. You might have to change your ambient light projection specifications. Let me see, what's our brightness on? Brightness is on 15. I'm gonna have to drop it lower. Bring it down to 6. I can actually see that from way back here. Surprisingly, my vision is actually that good. I can see 6 literally from way back here. So we got it in eco mode. We got it down to taco. Pick a side and walk. I'll show you we got it in eco mode. Hold on. We're going to go back to all this. Let me pause this for a minute while we're going through this because I don't want to get in the way in here. The heightener is literally so high on this thing. We had to drop it down to 6. And now we have, it's on eco mode. We have it on eco mode when it's on the black screen because the black screens generate a lot of light. So this means lamps, you're going to be going through, I wonder how low a lumen we could pull up on this thing. Now that is basically, well, we got to adjust it because we want it to be a nice, clean adjustment across, but it's amazing how high it's coming up. All right, let me see. Let's go in here. Let's go into our easy menu. So we can show you we're at 6. This is our eco mode. So in eco mode, and we have the brightness at 6. That's where we're at. Maybe I might bring the contrast down too. Our projectors usually all sit in eco mode anyway. Let me go up a little bit here. And by the way, now I gotta put this out here real quick. I saw on the video when I got deleted off the account where he took the projector and put it eco. It doesn't make a difference if you put the projector in eco mode. If you're basically in the dark, that doesn't help. It's better when you do a demonstration in a lot of light and it's in eco mode. And that's impressive. But it's in a dark, ambient light controlled environment and you're messing with the eco. It doesn't really mean jack at the end of the day. It really doesn't. That means nothing. All right, let me see. No, give me back. I'm gonna go up to picture. I wanna go, we have at 5. I'm gonna contrast down 2. Contrast is now, I'm twisting the phone around stuff. A contrast is at -2. The brightness is at 6, and we have it in eco mode. We may have to change the ambient light specifications because, man, this screen is doing better than we thought. This is good. Good. Very good. I like this. All right. Let's go back. But we just have to change. We're going to have to work on adjusting the height. Other than that, the ambient light is pushing really good. Really good. See how bright it is? And we had to pull the projector down. We had to bring it down some, and it's still bright. Which means Pico projectors, portable projectors, all kinds of projectors. Now, even though we're finding out all this new stuff about it, price is still going to be $38. I said, if they can survive the max out zone downstairs, this is our normal lighting for the house. They can survive downstairs, upstairs, take walk for it. What the heck is that? Oh crap, we got a cricket in the house? Literally, I can hear it. How did that get in here? Oh well, I can deal with it. I don't care. Ain't the first time I had one. You had a cricket in your house before? Yeah, you'll hear it. But we got spiders in here, so it won't last long anyway. Where's that coming from?
Only pay for what you need.
Here's to those with homework this summer. Group projects, networking events, and Zoom sessions. Here's to those with summer jobs, and the truck that goes to work with.
Oh, for goodness sakes, can we just get on with it? Yeah, we're definitely going to have to put that adjuster in. Look how high it's pulling up. Yep, we gotta put an adjuster in it because, man, it is, the white levels are way up there, and we even dropped the projector all the way down. It's still pushing too much white light. Yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna have to do. It is pushing a ton of white light, which is good. We could literally make this stuff darker than what it is, and it would still push off this much light. It's because usually when you have darker screens, they actually capture a lot of the light. Or a lighter screen, yeah, it's definitely going to be pushing out a ton of light. So we just put the adjuster in, and it just basically, it'll get it where it needs to be at. Now, as for you naysayers, be careful about running your mouths. You always do that all the time. Oh, it did so and so and so. You said the same thing about the 44s, and look at them now. Yeah. So understand what I say by the product's in an adjustment stage, which we're going to have to adjust it where we need it to be at. But you don't understand that because you don't do testing. As long as that white level is as high as we need it to go, we can adjust it from there, and that's what we want. Now I wonder, once we adjust it, can we keep the projector in the same settings that it's at? Because that would be pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to put an order in for the adjuster. Probably, let me see, we need to adjust it. I'll put the order in today. We should have it in about 2 days. So in the 2 days, we should have the screen where we need to be at. We can adjust exactly how much light we want to come off the screen, and then it'll be finalized and finished. LG Beta Fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
The contrast is good. Really good. The gray screen is really good. Contrast is very good. We just have to adjust those white levels. We'll get that done in about 2 days. They'll be back, and then we'll base the shut off, and we should be finalized and done. Then we can start running the test. OLED contrast demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is going to be a nightmare for you gray screens out there. Look at the different level shades of black is going off. No dark environments, nothing. Every time I lost my video, rich man by now. We'll have to get some more network ready 773. I'm need it for testing. Got a height, and I'm going to drop that white line just a little bit more. We'll get it exactly where we need it. It's already good. My projector is in eco mode. Brightness is 6, contrast is -2, and it's still generating that much high of a light. All right. That's interesting. You see that? That technology is pulling a higher white level than network gray. I saw when I was looking at the green level was coming, oh, I need to run this test on the black screen too. The green level was coming up like a really interesting color. This we have to run on the black screens too. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah, that's good. All right. We got to run tests where we need to see, already our technology pulls up, of course it's going to pull up a much higher contrast of the screen slightly darker. But we're definitely going to have to put in a heightener because it is generating way too much white light. So we'll get that toned down. That'll be about 2 days for that to get that adjusted. Then we can get it where we need to have it at. And then after that, we'll start the testing, ultra short though, and everything from there. Hopefully we can knock all tests out in 2 days and be done, which would be nice, really nice. Y'all ready? It shows fantastic promise. That's what we had to go through when it came to these screens. This screen's white level just kept going boom, boom, boom. And we had to put an adjuster in it to be able to control that. So that's usually what we have to go through. We drop the heighteners in. Oops, no, wrong button. Come out of that, wrong button. I want to expand my screen size a little bigger. Can we go back over? Thank you. And now I need to expand my screen size. So basically, that's all it has to be adjusted onto it. The heightener is pulling too high for white level. And this is the same problem we had on this screen when we first started off. That the white levels were just going through the freaking roof. Oh, great goodness. This guy, too, is now a politician. Good gracious, anybody can be a politician. This is a decade in time. Now you see how when we put that adjuster in it, it allows for the projector, actually the image not to flash. The way there's flashing, what's going off the screen, the adjuster adjusts all that. It controls the heightener. That's what we're going to drop into the other screen. It'll give it the ability to pull up with no problem whatsoever without having that blinding part in the screen. So now we know the color stage is perfect. The paint on application is great because it goes on fantastic without any, it doesn't streak, which are fantastic. You see any streaking on the screen. The contrast levels are good. We want them to be fair. We want them to be good. And we got a chance to see it in a well-lit environment downstairs, so no dark environments, no faking the contrast levels. Did well against the network grade 773, and on top of that, we need to have it where we can control that brightness coming through. Once we get that under control, it'll be fantastic. That's the same issue we went through with this screen over here. Now, like I said, the darker screens, no gray screen paint of any caliber are way to hold up against it because, again, it produces better color and better contrast. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's why I explained to you that a gray screen is not in the same category as a black screen or gunmetal. They're just not in the same category. Right? You would have people out there have you believe that they're in the same category. Now, the technology we have in that room over there, which we're going to be working on, and I'm saying about a day we'll have it knocked out and finished, that technology is going to be better than the gray screens. And it's going to be much cheaper and more affordable. And judging by what I just saw about how much light that screen just literally just took in, which I'm kind of surprised on that because usually when we develop gray screens, they usually will have an issue with being able to absorb that kind of light. That screen absorbed light, maintained the color and everything with no problem whatsoever, no washout, not a thing. So we may be changing the ambient light to something like advanced ambient light because it did exactly what these screens are designed to do. It was able to maintain its color without washing out in a fully lit environment, especially in the max zone. Quite impressed. So that's the good thing about it. We can do all of our demonstrations now. And I'm thinking about ambient light controlled environments. Well, we got to scratch that one off the list because this is not ambient light controlled, and downstairs it's not ambient light controlled. But I was pretty much thinking if we made it the way, if it came out the way I think it was going to come out, you know what I mean? Really didn't know yet, but usually we're dealing with lighter screens. They don't maintain well in fully lit environments. They have issues. This one took the light with no problem whatsoever. As a matter of fact, it's producing such a high white level. It's coming off the screen. So like I said, it has the ability to be able to absorb light, which is fantastic. So we can call it an advanced ambient light projection technology game because it has that ability. Which means those of you who are doing these demonstrations in these fake dark environments, that technology is going to put your product to shame because they can thrive in fully lit environments, which is good. Now, again, I don't want people to think, well, if he figured all that out and the screen's advancing, he's going to change the price. No, price is still going to be $38. It's a gray screen at the end of the day. Even though it has a strange color to it, it's still in the category class of a gray screen compared to the black screens we develop over here. So again, a screen like that is supposed to be $50 and below. All right, it's still going to be $38. Now, if you want the OLED technology we have here, it's a little bit more. It's $540. Comes with a surface, your choice of 100, 120 inch, but this technology knocked out 9 certified screens. Or you have an option. You can go with, some people don't like when I say 537. You have an option. You can go with the gray screen paint products on the market that will have you in the dark with high-powered, expensive projectors, because you sure enough ain't using it on a cheap projector. Your picture quality automatically is going to be bad enough as it is. You're going to have to buy an expensive projector to make up for what your screen's not going to be able to see, and even with that, you're still going to be stuck in a dark environment calibrating your projector. Or, bottom line is, if you want these dark technology, they can't compete if they don't have dark technology. You have to go on a level of gunmetal. When you go into gunmetal, well, you know what you're going to pay. $3,000, $5,000. That's what you're going to pay. I love how people will look at this dark technology and still try to category in the same thing as a gray screen. No, this is not in the same category of a gray screen. This is more advanced than a gray screen. So if you want technology like this, you're going to spend a lot of money. A lot of money at the end of the day. If you don't believe me, do your research. Find out how much a black diamond will cost you at 100 inches. Got $5 grand laying around? You're going to need it. This is 120 inch. So, again, extremely fair price. For what the contracts we have, what they're going to sell these screens for as packages, yeah. We got to make sure we keep the prices fair, because we don't want stuff reflected on the website. But then again, I don't know. I can't talk about that. That's a business decision I really can't discuss. It's not involving selling out or anything. It's just something I can't discuss. Oh, I love this black screen so much. But that's the same problem we have with this screen right here. We had a problem with the screen producing too high of a white level. 4K Snow screensaver.
Getting that for YouTube.
Choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number because every 5K, easy bucket, and all-day dance party starts the night before on the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Visit sleepnumber.com to learn more.
When you live with moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, your day can be full.
And there you go. Now we did this demonstration without the adjuster for the heightener. It was basically, it was pushing off all this light. Now with the adjuster in it, there you go. And mind you, the projector is still in eco mode. It's still on brightness 6 and -2 contrast. And that screen still generates that much light. The adjuster will allow you to get rid of the glare and be able to see it much better. This one had the same issue. Oh, I want some juice! Juice. Man, I was thinking about designing a silver screen with like all heightener in it and no freaking toner, and just call it the Blindness 4000. That thing would light you up. Hit that thing with a 5000 lumen projector, see what happens. Ah. Tea. I'm happy. Everything's working out. My main concern was, when I first started making it, it was a bit dark, right? Because I was hoping to be a little lighter, it was a bit dark. So It's actually a pretty dark screen when you look at it. It's still gray, but it's a little dark. But that screen's generating that much white light. That's what I love about that. So with it being what it's designed to do, it's going to be to pull the contrast and the deep colors, and it already generates enough high enough white light. That's how much darker it is to a network grade 773. And that screen generates that much white light off the surface. So imagine when we get that tone like the one over here. Good gracious, this thing is going to be a monster. It's going to be beautiful. And again, you people at the end of the day who still like the great technology, but now you got something a little better than that. This mess right here, you got something much better. You're going to be able to pick up better contrast levels than that stuff at the end of the day. And you're going to have to pick up beautiful colors. And you can top of that, you can use it in a fully lit environment. Win-win. And on top of that, it's going to be cheaper than the gray screen paint products. And you're going to be able to paint, where I just painted on that surface, we had that much paint left over, you're going to be easy to 150 inch easily. And no 4-coat application, no crazy instructions, none of that nonsense. Now we're going to have to go into the website and change some of the specifications around. Low lumen projectors, it's going to pick up on it. I'm curious what it would do with a knockoff. I'm kind of curious about that part. Man, came out a lot better than I thought. A lot better than I thought. Because when I saw it coming up that dark, I was like, this may have some, I need the white levels to be high enough. And sure enough, we got it. But they're up there. We got to basically just tone that down. Once we tone it down, we get it down to this level, where the white levels are not glaring and not blinding you, then yeah, then it's done, it's perfect. And you can actually watch a movie or sports in a well-lit environment. Now, like I said, you're not going to have the deep dark contrast. These screens are a little bit more going to be more superior than the advanced Digital 1 2.0, but this is going to be better than those great products out there in the market, far less, and you're going to get a much bigger screen out of it. And on top of that, you can have your lights on. So, not to be rude, not to be disrespectful, but to the customers who were displayed on that website, that technology will allow you to have your lights on. You don't have to be in the dark. And you definitely won't need a high power, expensive projector to do it either. It was wrong for me to say trying to take his customers. That's wrong to say, isn't it? That is wrong. We'll just let your customers decide. At the end of the day, I don't care who you are. You could say, even if you say, I don't care. At the end of the day, just go purchase and have fun. At least you're getting something actually worth. A long day. Freaking demonstrations, and got up and made a screen paint. Had orders at the process today. And we got a whopping 200-inch screen to coat. And on top of that, we got the new black colossal cinemas coming out. These are going to be pre-coated monster screens. So you're having a big party or whatever event, you need a giant screen. We got it pre-coated and we'll ship it to your front door for free. Boom. You don't even know. You crazy man, you. Fight me and don't even know. Crazy cat. So you know what? When I do demonstrations, I know it's a lot of videos, but then you get a chance to see what Mr. Bird does in his entire day. And that's just half of the stuff you see. You don't see the other half that's not on camera. Oh my goodness. This is me every day. Every day. I love what I do. But this is my work. I don't get the luxury of showing one screen every single day and going, voila. No, we work over here. So when it's time for me to sit down in front of that lounge, I am knocked the freak out. Until I'm up early before my alarm goes off. I'm back up again. No regrets. It's fun. It's a chance to do something that I enjoy to do every day. Boy, the hard part's going to be when I have to give it up. That is going to suck. But, nothing lasts forever, does it not? I mean, Mr. Bird's old and he can't do it anymore. I had some people I'm in with contracts say, well, what happens when that time comes? I have ledgers. I have booklets of formulas that I never got a chance to develop. They're right on their ledger. They'll be yours when I pass off this earth for you to continue on. Enough there. And it explains everything on how to design it, put it together, where to get resources, everything. Because I'll be home. I will be home. The real home. Hey, Taco Bear! Look at you. Don't go behind there. Last time you went behind the screen, you had paint all down the side of your face. That was a mess of paint. If you try to clean the cat with claws, it's a whole nother story. Tell everybody what's up with this screen, man? What's up with this screen? What is this screen? I work on this tool, but I really worry about getting burnt at the end of the day. That's what I'm happy about, the paint. I'm happy at the end of the day their customers going to get something nice. I got to remember to stick that in the contracts. No price gouging. We don't want people charging thousands of dollars for the screens. We really don't. We keep the prices fair so everybody can afford them. And I don't want to be like them other ones. Merry Christmas! Oh, I cannot wait for Christmas. Now we're going to projector this place out. Only, like I said, projector still. You don't see how to change my settings in my machine. These are my settings. There we go. Brightness is 6. Contrast is -2. And we're sitting in eco mode right now. And that's how bright the white levels were. Our bright levels are. Can you imagine when we didn't have the heightener? Good gracious, not the correct heightener, but the toner to be the adjusted screen, man, the white levels were coming up the screen like crazy. So that shows you how bright it was. We had to tone it down. And we got the projector in eco mode right now. So I want to show you my settings right here. You can see right there, we're in eco mode in the projector. So imagine when we didn't put the adjuster in, how bright it was. That's why the screen was going off like that. That's why one of the people who called me was quite impressed by the 44. Said, good gracious, that screen's that dark and it was pulling off that much light. Like, yeah, it was. We had to adjust the light. And we still got the projector right now and these low settings. And it's still nice and bright. Hey, Taco. Looking like a gentleman. A gentleman. I saw a collar with a tie. I'm getting you one. That's the CEO right there. That's the real CEO. He actually owns the company, not me. That's the CEO. I'm getting him a collar with a tie on it.
PNC Bank believes that if a pair of goggles can help your backhand get better, then your bed should help you budget even better.
You know what's phony? Real quick, I gotta say this. You ever watch the videos where people got VRs and they're crashing and stuff? If you had VRs on, you had VRs before, you know that's not true. Because you know what? You got something called a Guardian. You actually have an area that you, especially the Oculus, they have an area which you can scan out in your area, and if you go past that area, the glass is cut on and you can see what you're in front of. I got a fireplace right there, and that thing is brutal. It's an all cobblestone fireplace, and on the other end, I had a fish tank over there. So with that Guardian, I could sit there and play baseball, jump around, play. If I came out too far, the glasses would come on, and I would see exactly what's in front of me. All the systems have Guardians on them. If not, you'd be crashing into stuff all day long because you wouldn't be to see exactly where you're going. That's what the Guardians are for. So when we see people basically doing demonstrations that are crashing into walls and stuff, that's because they turned off the Guardians. That's why. And disabled them. Because it'd be lawsuits galore. Some people are like, how did they? They're not. The Guardians are turned off. That's why they're crashing into stuff like that for views. If you ever had VRs on, whether you had the G2s, the Index, or whether you had the Oculus on, they all have Guardians on them. Keep you from smacking into stuff like, you know, your TV and stuff like that, fireplaces, fish tanks. And I had this one game, I forgot what it was called, but some kind of shoot 'em up game, like Texas shoot 'em up game, and the Quest. It was pretty cool because you had to duck behind stuff and everything. And then realize you're ducking behind stuff. You could have furniture where you can smack your head on something because you're in the game. You got to duck behind something. You can literally be hit with bullets. It's a Wild West game. I forgot the name of it. It's called, but it's pretty cool. So in the 17, these will be available. These kits will be available in the 17. These are available worldwide, just so you know. Oh, man, I am barely standing right now, people. So while you guys looking at this, I'm going to start getting my area ready so I can go sit down and get something to eat, watch a little TV. Relax for the day. Start getting there and designing some of the labels for Taco's collection. Or actually more like the exotic. So we're calling the collection the Advanced Angular Projection, Exotic Extreme. There you can see when you go on the website, they pop up there. We're gonna have some pretty crazy stuff, some Japanese anime, cartoons and stuff like that for the each page is going to have some kind of special design for it. So we're going to one for the Scarlet Extreme Samurai. That's going to be a screen paint. The it's called Thunder Shamrock Thunder. I think that's in there. And Infinity Blue. All of them are going to have their different colors to it. So it's looking pretty cool. So I'm going to do something outside. It's different, you know. After developing black technology, I've been doing it for a long time. Sometimes I just want to do something different, you know. Different colors. Hey, Taco Man! What are you doing? I'm gonna get Taco, a dinosaur costume, Tacosaurus Rex. Prehistoric kitty. Alright. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful, man? I love black technology so much. It's beautiful. Yes, great job. Right, food, put it in the oven. Watch TV. Turn on the starlights. Are you hunting, Taco? Are you hunting? Okay, demonstrations. This is my 600 by 800 720p SVGA projector. I paid $150. It's my main screen. Alright people, this is where I bid you good day. We are going to be, I gotta go on my phone and order what I need to get the heightener adjusted for the Digital One 2.0, which won't take long. And then we'll have it up on display with all the test demonstrations requirements needed. And then after that, we'll launch the product and it'll be available to all. Alright. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time. As you can hear my voice, I am quite tired. It's time for me to relax and shut down. Gotta go. Be safe out there. And of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us always with amazing technology. Have to go, and God bless.